Hello, Scorpio Sun, Libra Rising. It is time for your year ahead reading. Let's start off with a little bit of astrology first, though. With that Libra Rising, this is how other people view you or what you choose to show to the world. This is your face, if you will. With that Libra Rising, you're someone, people may think that you have a very beautiful aura about you, if not being outright beautiful. Very balanced features. You may also be the one in your group or the one that's known for helping people compromise on things. You like to hear both sides of the story. You want to know the whole picture. You may also be prone to want to listen to all the gossip. You want to know all that information. You could also be known for choosing quality over quantity when it comes to everything in your life and having balance. That could be even in your decorating or even amongst your friend groups. In the things that you do or the things that you choose to do each day, you like balance. Now with that Libra rising, that means your sun is most likely in the second house. Not in every case, but we're going with the most likely placement. That second house has to deal with money, with finances. It's traditionally ruled by Taurus, which is ruled by Venus, as is Libra. So could be a very heavy placement. Venus is your chart ruler. And with your Scorpio sun there, your sense of self-identity could be strongly tied to the things that you choose to spend your money on. And a lot of your purchases or decisions may be based on how you feel about those things, rather than things that make logical sense to anybody else. You have to feel good about it. It needs to feel right to you. And you may even tap into your intuition when it comes to how you divvy up your money, the things that you're saved for, the buckets that you put your money into. And you may also, because it's still in that second house, which is ruled by Venus, be interested again in quantity over, reverse of that, quality over quantity. You may be very picky about the things you choose to add into your life. All right, now let's get into your cards. I'll be pulling 12 cards plus an extra one from the bottom of the deck. I am going to label the months 1 through 12, but your starting month for this reading is going to be November of 2024, and then 12 months after that. And you may hear my dog in the background every once in a while. She is fine. She is just enjoying life. All right, so here come your cards. Starting off here, so month 1, again, November of 2024. Month 2, month 3, month 4, month 5, and month 6. I think that's April, November, December, January, February, March, April. And down here we have month 7, month 8, month 9, month 10, month 11, and month 12. So that was April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Those are your 12 months. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands. Find a place for the cards. So when I'm taking a look at the overall spread here, I'm looking for things like how many court cards do you have? What major arcana cards do you have? Is there any elements lacking? And you have cups, you have swords, you have coins, and you have wands. So very balanced, indicating that there's a lot of practical things in motion throughout the year that you should pay attention to for each month. We'll see what those are as we get to them. And then you have 2 major arcana cards. So not too much of a life-shaking year. It feels like progress on the day-to-day level. As far as court cards, you have the King here. And that is the only court card, which is interesting. So we'll start with this card on the back of the deck, which is the King of Wands. Wands are a fire element. They're all about passion and boldness and not afraid to go after what they want. They maybe have a bit of a bombastic personality, if you will. They are leaders, especially if this is the King of Wands. This is a more masculine energy, very directive. This is somebody who may have a big impact or influence on you as you are going throughout this year. So this could be a mentor, it could be a partner, it could be somebody at work. But their presence will be felt, it will be known, They can be very caring, but again, they are not afraid to go after what it is that they want. And if they fail, that is fine. They will just try again. You can't keep them down for long. Let's put it that way. So pay attention to that person. Again, a lot of influence on you throughout the year, and maybe impacts a lot of the decisions you'll be making throughout the year. Maybe you may be looking to them for advice or as an example of what to do or not to do, too, as you're going through each month. So let's see what we have here. So starting off here in month 1, we have the 5 of Cups. 5s in general indicate a challenge, and Cups have to do with your emotions and intuition. This is a card indicating there is some grief, some regret, feelings of remorse, feelings thinking, if only I had done this, what if we had done that? But you're so focused on something in the past that has already happened and cannot be changed. Those cups have already been spilled. They are empty. There is nothing there for you anymore. It is time to turn your attention to the cups that are full, that have something for you, that are full of energy, waiting for you to use them, to consume them, to pay attention to them. That does not mean you have to forget the past altogether, but you need to let go of your attachment to it, your emotional attachment to it. You've left part of yourself there, and that's why you may struggle with being wholly present and committing to people that and the situations that you're in now. You need to find a way to release that, or at least begin the process of releasing that in order to have healthy relationships and to be present fully for yourself where you're at now, so you can dedicate yourself to your future and stop going back to the past. And then we have month 2 with the 7 of Swords. Swords are an air element, very much in tune with the Libra. Libra is an air element. This is a card indicating some sort of conflict, some sort of situation where you maybe feel like you can't fully get away from the beliefs or attachments to the past, perhaps. Or somebody has been trying to gaslight you or mislead you, send you down the wrong path with the intention of having you take the fall while they sneak out behind you. So be aware of that. There may be somebody this month that's trying to sabotage you, that's trying to prevent you from success, trying to get in the way of your progress, trying to hold you back. And they will do it with some sort of words or communication. Again, misleading information, gaslighting, spreading rumors, trying to put up some sort of roadblocks that prevent you from moving forward and keep you stuck where you're at. You will push past that, especially once you recognize what is going on. You'll be able to take hold of the ideas that you know are yours and let go of the ones that this person has implanted on you, if you will, or has made everybody believe were yours. If they're bad ideas, they're things that don't fit you. And that will become apparent, but you need to stand up for yourself and speak out and let people know. Another way to think of this is put your detective hat on, leverage that Scorpio detection skills to figure out what's going on and stop it in the tracks. Get clarity. Clarity is going to be the important thing. And it looks like you succeed because in month 3, we have the 9 of Coins. This is a card indicating great material success, being very happy with what you've accomplished, with what the life that you've built for yourself, taking time to appreciate, to express gratitude for the life that you have. Don't hide that success. Be proud. Let people know, or, at least there's no need to hide your success. It is going to be apparent because you're very content with where you're at, with what you're doing, with how things are unfolding for you, especially now that you're past this difficult time. Things are starting to open up for you. So it's a month of gratitude, appreciating what you have, and taking time to savor it. Savor that. And then here in month 4, we have the Magus, or the Magician. This is the first card in the Major Arcana. This is a card that says it's a manifestation card. Your dreams can come true. You just have to put in the works. Just start the work. You have the knowledge. You have the resources. You have the connections. You have the tools. You have everything you need to go for it, to achieve that dream. especially the support of this person here that's coming in. You have it, but you have to have the courage to go for it. Don't second guess yourself. Go after your dream. Go after this goal that you have that comes to you here in month 4. Things are starting to happen for you, and now is the time to put that in motion. Make the dream a reality. There we go. And then in month 5, we have the 6 of coins. Still in the coins. Coins are an earth element. It's going to be about sort of the practical things in life. It could be about your work. It could be about your home. It could be about finances. Pretty appropriate for you. 6 of coins is indicating an exchange. Giving and receiving. So there's going to be an agreement or a literal exchange with someone this month where each party needs to get something out of it. And it doesn't have to be a tit for tat type thing. There just needs to be some sort of appreciation, a gift in return for something. Both parties, again, need to feel as if they are giving as much as they are receiving. And again, it doesn't mean 200 pennies for $2. It could be buying a quilt from someone, so they're getting some monetary compensation to use elsewhere. You're getting a potential heirloom to pass down, or it's something that you really appreciate for a specific room in your home. You're getting a piece of art in return for the money. It could also be charity. Maybe you are donating and somebody else is going to, maybe you're going to a charitable event or something like that where you're going to be putting bids in on something, but you get like a basket or something in return. Even if the bid is more than covers what you get in that basket, the intent is you're giving what you wish to give and you are still getting something in return. It's about balancing the energies is what's going to be the important part here. And then in month 6, we have the 3 of Swords. Now this is going to be another tough month. Wish I could say otherwise, but 3 of Swords can be tough. It's a little bit of mind over matter, except it's heartfelt, it's hurtful. This is a feeling like you've been stabbed in the heart, of betrayal, of anger, definite anger and frustration, and a need to not hold on to that stuff. In a very short period of time. It's going to be intense while you're going through it. Yes, I can't stop that. I can't deny that that's what's going on. But within a fairly short period of time, there's going to be a sense of relief that this has happened. That you made a narrow escape. It's like you're finding something out just in time before making something worse, before signing a contract or becoming more involved, maybe moving in together. That could have ended up being disastrous for you if you hadn't found out about what this is before that happened. It's a lucky escape is what I'm feeling from this for you. But while you're going through it, it's not going to feel that way. But you will emerge from that again, feeling relieved. And you could, again, lean on this person. This could also be like almost a father figure type person. Lean on them when you're in that for support, because they will be there to support you in some way. They may say, I told you so, just be aware of that. But they support you, even if they don't always approve of the decisions you make. All right. Then down here in month 7, we're having some self-doubt. We're feeling a little trapped, like we're stuck, like we have nowhere to go. This is all in our head, though. This is all in your head. It's not reality. The reality is that you have options, that you are free to make whatever move you want to make. You just need the courage to push past the fear and make that move. We can see here she's kind of loosely tied. She's certainly not. She's able to walk around. The blindfold isn't actually that tight. Typically it's slipping off. But she can feel around herself. She could tap out with her foot. She could turn around and walk around. She can walk through the swords. All of these fixed thoughts, all these thoughts, so swords can represent thoughts, are fixed in the ground. They're not going anywhere. But you don't have to stay there with them. You can leave those behind and make your move at any time. You are not trapped. You are not stuck. There is hope. There is freedom in walking away. You just have to believe in yourself and believe that this is just a temporary thing. You've been through a lot, right? A few tough things that you've had to overcome, and you're starting something new. There's a lot of change going on for you, and it is normal to feel some fear and doubts. Just know that this is temporary, transitory. You are not trapped, being the key words that keep pushing through. You have choices. You have options. You just need to take control and trust that the steps you take are the ones that you need. And then here in month 8, we have the Four of Swords. Now this is kind of appropriate after that month 7 card with that 8 of Swords. This is saying give yourself a break. Rest that mind. Don't overthink things. Don't overanalyze. Don't get yourself into analysis paralysis. Do something to get your mind into a flow state. I mean, literally take a few extra naps if your body is feeling like it. If your mind is starting to get twisted, I don't know how else to put it, but if you're starting to worry about something, put it to the back of your mind. Sleep on it. The classic sleep on it and the answer will come. Work on a puzzle. Read a book. Do something to focus your attention in one area. Kind of get your mind into a restful or a flow state of some type. And the answer, the thing that you're worrying about and trying to figure out, will float up to the top once your mind figures it out. But you do not have to take any active energy in figuring it out. The answer will just come to you. So rest. Take a break. Maybe even say you can't sign any contracts this month. You need time to think about it. And then let yourself just say, okay, brain, you do your work. I'm going to go do this puzzle. I'm going to go read this new book. I'm going to Netflix and chill. Whatever it is, give yourself a break. Give yourself some grace and take your time. And then here in month 9, we have the 7 of Coins. This is a point where you're taking stock. You're seeing how things are working. What is working? What isn't working? What do you want to change? What do you want to remove? What do you want to bring in? Analyzing where things are at right now. Maybe this has to do with budgeting. Maybe you're reforecasting and figuring out how you want to budget your money with this new thing that you've started here. Maybe something has started to come through from that. But it is a need to take a step back, take a pause and say, okay, I'm not using that, so why do I still have it? Let's get rid of that. I could really use this other thing though. Let's bring that in. If this were plants in a garden, you may be planning for the next year, let's put it that way, and moving some things from the shade to the sun, and having decided, oh, these just don't work with our soil, so we're not going to plant those next year. We're going to bring in something else. Or maybe we're going to shrink down and not plant as many things. Maybe we'll just go for fewer things to focus on to get a better quality crop out of it. It's that type of thing, that type of thought process, just that analysis and taking stock and making adjustments. And then we have the 9 of Wands. This is where you're feeling like things have been dragging on and you're tired. It's like your body may be tired. You just wish it was done already. And you wish you could quit, but you can't. That Scorpio Mars there. You have the energy to push through to the end. You are not going to give up. You can see where the ending is coming. You just have to push a little bit harder or keep going. And then you'll reach the end of this cycle, of this goal, whatever this is that you're trying to accomplish or get to. You will get there, probably by the end of this month or beginning of the next. Do not give up, is what this is saying. Keep pushing through, even if it gets hard. And then in month 11, we have the 2 of Wands. Now, I think this is a fun card. This is a card where you're planning something for the future. Do you want to take a trip? Do you want to start a new hobby? It's going to be something fun, something exciting. It could be something that involves some sort of physical component. Maybe taking up dance classes, maybe taking up some sort of new exercise routine, but you're planning it, you're brainstorming, and you're coming up with a plan on how to do it, how to add that to your life, or how to save up the money, or where you want to go if this is a trip. Where do you want to go? How do you want to get there? Who do you want to go with? How much money do you want to take with you? How much is it going to cost? Doing all of that research and coming up with a plan to make it happen. You're taking action and planning for the future with this Two of Wands. There is definite hope and excitement in this. And then we come to month 12 with the Hermit. So this is a month where you're kind of taking a step back again and going internally and really assessing, what do you want to get out of life? Are you happy with what you're doing now? Do you wish you could be doing something else? Are you being pulled in a different direction? Pay attention to where your inner light is leading you. And trust your intuition when it comes to this. And really, really take the time to think about these things. One of the things I discovered is I don't want to really work a traditional 9 to 5, and that I did not need to be making the money that I was making. I could get by on less, which opened up a lot of new opportunities for me. So it's that type of thing, but you have to go within and do what feels right for you. And it truly needs to be uniquely you. It could have nothing to do with your job. It could have to be with where you want to live, how you want to live. But this is all about you and finding that light within and following it wherever it goes and trusting that it's leading you exactly where you need to be. Okay, Scorpio Sun, Libra Rising, that is what I have for you for your year ahead. Please hit that like button. Please comment below your thoughts on this reading. Please share this with others, and please subscribe to help me grow my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later.